Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to this season's Duel Division Finals. Let's go. Very exciting. We had a huge bracket this season. Lots and lots of big names. Only two made it out to the finals though. Icy had to beat Murno, then Coxie. Then he beat me 3-2 in the semifinals. He made it all the way to see Aggron, who had to go through a huge bracket, actually. Aggron had to see a Tez in round one, which is a worthy of a finals match right there, Tez versus Aggron. Then he had to face these noobs, again worthy of a final match. And then he had to rematch Durs from last season's finals. Last season, Durs beat Aggron in the finals. Durs took the championship, and Aggron was the number 2 last season, so he had to play him again. This time in the semis, he had to beat him just to even make it to the finals, and he did in a commanding fashion, 3-1, all the way to meet Icy. We are in our last game here, Icy versus Aggron. This is an exciting match. Oh, Durs, you're right. This is a Titans matchup as well. Shout out to the Titans. 2 Titans made it to the finals, so Titans showing our strength there as well. 2 Titans in the finals for a Duel Division, so we're going to get into this match soon. I think we got at least Aggron in the chat. Let's welcome him in and get this game going. Welcome, Aggron. Welcome, Aggron.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. How are you? How you feeling?
It's good to be back here so soon after last month against Durs.
Yes. I was just going over the bracket, how you guys both made it to finals. And we were talking about how you had to rematch Durs in the semis, had to beat him just to even make it to the finals.
I'm telling you, dude, my bracket gets harder and harder every.
You had a hard bracket. Yeah, I mean, my
brackets are always hard, dude.
The brackets are always hard. There's a lot of strong players on every side of this bracket, but you really did you had a finals worthy in every match, to be honest. A Tez, D's, Durs, and then Icy. So huge bracket. But I think this could be your time to shine. If you win, you'll be our newest Duel Division champion. Icy is shooting for his second time. He's won once already. He's looking for his second crown.
That's true.
So I won't hold you up too much. I don't think Icy's in the chat, so I'll just say good luck. And don't forget to give me the rematch links, please.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, and this is Duel Division, so this is a best of 5 series. Welcome, Blue Knight. Welcome, Mitchell. Glad to see both of you. So first of 3 wins here is going to take the crown for our newest season. Guys, Duel Division is a free to sign up league. If you want to try and get into this bracket, we do it every single month. The season runs during the length of the month. You have to play regular season games during the month, and if you make top 16, you can make it into this, or you will make it into this playoff bracket. So this is how you get in. You got to play Duel Division. You got to be top 16. Link is in the description if you want to try your shots. They haven't started yet. Don't worry. I'm watching. Oh, Scorpio, welcome to. Yep, glad to see you. What thing? There we go. Okay, they started. Aggron's in blue. Icy is in black. Aggron is picking first on this board. Let's see what we got. Look at the wheat. You kind of hate it already. 12, 11. 8 is down here by the desert. And then 10. 10, 9, 5 seems like a really big spot. 8 wheat is accessible a little bit, but not exactly that great. 10, 9, 5 goes. Yep, I think that's probably correct. 10, 9, 5 has a lot of good outs to look at. Even start with maybe no sheep. Can look at 6, 4, 3 woodport type of thing. We'll see. Icy's going to have to do something about the wheat here. 8, 10, 3, 9, 10, 5 right could possibly be something. Might not have a lot of ore. Hard to point the 8, 3, 10 right as well because there's plow opportunities. Let me know in the chat who you guys got. Oh, let me put this back up too. Who do you think is taking it? I always hope to see game 5, obviously. Does that look good there? That looks good there. All right. Bang. Aggron, Icy, 0-0. Icy's taking his entire clock to think what he wants. He decides to do the 3-9-11, wants to capitalize on the ore. 3-9-11, 5-9-10. Starts with the weak wheat, but he is looking at picking up this 8 very soon. Interesting setup. I kind of like it. This kind of, it starts with low production, but it almost capitalizes on a lot of the space on the board. Aggron's going to have to pick something, but it's going to leave a lot of space for Icy here. Aggron could do 6-4-3, no sheep, but he's not going to be able to really get great sheep if he does something like that. Could do 8-4-3 over here, no brick, even maybe 6. You could honestly just do 6-4-3. Kind of feels like you really need to get to the 8-10 somehow, and you have no road production with that. Icy could maybe back plow. Interesting board here for sure. Interesting board. Just hoping for game 5. 3-9-11, 5-9-10 from Durs. He did see it. Icy did place it. Aggron does do the 4-6-3 to the wood port like I suspected. Does drop the road towards the 8-3-10, looking to pick up on this 8. May actually probably even road settle the 8-4-3. That's definitely the play. If Aggron can get this road settle to the 8-4-3, he'll pick up the 8. I mean, really, road settle to the 6-4-3 would be actually the best case scenario because you kind of do want to double up the 10 here as well. But this 8 is definitely going to help with the wood port. Icy wants to get on his 8 as soon as he can. He did find the road settle. Gets the first point on the board. Missed out on a couple 8 rolls, though. It was blocked. Getting into this game, we rolled a 10, a 5, and a 9. Aggron has 9 cards. He's going to have to start committing as well, but he will have to port for the sheep to find his first settle. Maybe he can steal a sheep. That would be best case scenario. Icy does have a point down. Couldn't make it happen, though. Doesn't want to risk it. He does port all of his ore for the sheep. Doesn't have the settle quite yet. Has to pass with the sheep in hand. Icy rolled the 9, and he has 10 cards. He drops a road to the 6-4-3. If Icy can road settle the 8-4-3, really either one of them honestly can road settle. But Icy, okay, he didn't hold for it. He just did settle the 6-4-3. Puts his points down, getting his points down, getting his production up. Settles the 6-4-3. Road settle an 8-4-3 could have been devastating, to be honest, to Aggron's game. But didn't happen. Aggron had 9 cards, and he also matches the settle on the 8-10-3. Knights on the 8 wheat for now. It was an 11 and then a 6. They both have 6 cards in hand here. 2 is nothing. 8 is blocked. Aggron gets his wood, and Icy is denied the wheat. 10 is good for both of them. That's 2 brick for Icy and 2 wheat for Aggron. Wonder what Icy's plan is here. He is going to have to find wheat here eventually. He has 4 settles down. He has 1 more. Wonder if he's going to focus on a port for this 5th settle. Sheepport's big, actually. Sheepport's huge. Actually, Sheepport is crazy. Hold on here. If we do like 6-5-11, how do we path this? Honestly, maybe you don't even really worry about the path too much. You could really... Oh, he does find the city anyway. Easy. He ports all the sheep to do it. Ported the sheep for a wheat and cities the 3-9-11. Aggron rolled the 6. He was over cards. He has 12 now in hand. He's going to have to do something. Settles a 6-4-3 for himself. Let Aggron have a path. He's got a ton of row production. He's got the 6. Maybe he can keep that block. He's got a lot of wood. He's going to have wood port. He actually dropped 2 roads to get to the sheep first. If I'm Icy, road settle the 6-5-11 and get to this sheep port. Maybe even this way, so you can road settle the 3-1 and then road settle the sheep port. This sheep port can be massive with all the sheep production here. That's kind of what I see. Icy buys the first dev of the game. We're going to see what that is later. There's also like the sheep port for Icy. Yep. Finally slowing down a little bit here. Icy is thinking about his progression, what he wants to do next, how this dev card affects his path. He does drop the road towards the sheep port, but he actually drops it this way. I don't hate it this way either because it does keep a road path possibly if you want to try and road path better. It also road settles on the 8 wheat. Doubling up this 8 could be really big for sure, but it is, it doesn't unlock the road settle to the 3-1, so that's the give and take there. 9-3-4. Aggron ports the wood for wheat and holds it. Icy rolls a 7. If he stole that wheat that he just ported, that would hurt for sure. No devs in Aggron's hand. He puts it to the 6 brick for now. Hopefully he can stay there a little bit. If the knight can stay on the 6 brick, it really can, take away Aggron's boost. Like that, it really is riding all on the 6 now. He has to get to this 4 sheep, and then he really needs to get to Woodport. If he can get one or two 6 blocks, that's going to be massive. Icy built his second city. He ported his ore for a week to do it. Aggron matches the city on the 9-5-10. 2 5s back to back, a 12 and then a 10. Now Aggron's getting 3 wheat and gets his third city rather, very quickly on the 8-10-3. There was a 6 that rolled. It is blocked. That's at least one that got blocked. Doesn't stay there too long though. After Icy's settle on the sheep port, Aggron rolls a 7, puts it to the 10 brick, but the sheep port is active now. Didn't matter. Icy had a knight, puts it to the 10 wheat. Is allowing that 6 to roll, and it did hit once, but the 10 wheat could be more important. Double pop here from Icy. 10 cards in Aggron's hand. He has to avoid a 7. I like Icy's path here. I mean, Aggron's still definitely got a big game, but he's still not on sheep. He does have 3 cities down, which is massive, but he's still not on sheep and still not on the Woodport. I think Icy just road settles at 6-5-11 and simply produce. He bought 2 cards, and he is stalling the clock here. Wonder if he's baiting the mono a little bit or really does have to think about his hand. Could be one or the other. A massive 3 roll from Aggron. Icy gets 4 ore. Aggron gets 2 wood and 2 ore. 14 cards in Aggron's hand. Big turn coming up, but he's going to have to probably port to do something. He drops 2 roads to the 2-9-4 and settles it. Didn't need a port to do any of it. Road, settle, and a big 2 immediately gets paid off that 2 brick. Big 2. Massive 2 right there. Got paid immediately. Icy drops the road towards the 6-5-12. He wants to keep his road path integrity. I can definitely understand it, but I wonder if just getting it down early, you already have the road settle, just road settle 6-5-11. I mean, you can still probably have a path right. You'd have to circle up the 11 and then like connect like this way to the 6. Big mono there from Icy as well. Mono's 5 ore out of Aggron's hand, ports it all for a wheat just to city the 9-5-10. Absolutely massive mono there. But yeah, I wonder if he just road settle 6-5-11 and then like, you can connect long ways like this, circle the 11 if you really need a 15. Not sure if you really even will need it though, because we're blocking the 10 anyway. We're keeping the 6 open. Ton of wood for Aggron plus the 6. I think Aggron's going to have road mostly. Although 110, that's really maybe all you need. 10 is massive, but you only have the 9. I don't know. That's kind of what I feel. Aggron drops 2 roads towards the Woodport, but wants to get on the 8 wheat, not just the Woodport. Has the settle available on the 8-3 ready to go. They both have 11 cards in hand here. Aggron's going to have to avoid this 7. Icy buys a dev. Could not avoid this 7. You hate to see it. Icy went under with the dev card buy, and Aggron has to throw half of his hand here. Throws half and half, wood and ore, puts it to the 10 brick. Icy uses a knight immediately to switch it back to the other 10 on Aggron's 10 wheat. I think Icy's looking good. Icy ported for a wheat and passed. Aggron rolls a 9. They both get ore, and Icy gets wood to go with it. No sheep yet. Still for Aggron. He ported all of his ore for a sheep and held it. Interesting. 17 cards here. Oh my goodness. This could be the close of the win. 17 cards in Ice's hand. He had a road builder actually, and he plays it to get to the 3-1 first. Ports a big hand there. 4 ore, 4 wood for the settle. He does have the 3-1 available now. Aggron still porting 4 ore again. Did it for the sheep last turn. He did it for the wheat this turn. He finally has the Woodport settle on the 8-3. Kind of feels like Aggron maybe couldn't decide which one or the other. He had this 8-4s open for a while, but then he went back to the Woodport, even went all the way to the 8-3. I think maybe just get the Woodport first. Icy buys another dev and ports his ore for a brick to settle the 6-5-12. Sheepport is going crazy now. Tripled up 6, tripled up 5, doubled up 4. Aggron plays a road to get longest road. He doesn't want the road sneak happening, but 2 roads here. Oh, and a huge 10. That's all it takes. That's what I was saying. That's all it takes. 110 is all the brick he needs. He decides to buy a dev for now. Aggron did. Icy rolls a 7, switches it from the 10 wheat to the 6 brick. but plays a knight, wants to keep it on the 10 to put it back. Interesting aggro knight there. Icy showing 12 points. Aggron's at 10. Icy could be at 14 here with 10 cards. This could be it. He plays the other mono for 3 wood. That feels pretty good. Road for the win with 1 VP. GG says Aggron. And Icy matches it. Let's go. Big GG's for Icy. Drop the 2 roads. Got him. 15-9. Icy takes game 1. Icy is a Duel Division champion, and he is showing his strength. Aggron's going to have to do more than that if he wants to beat him. 112 to 95 on the resources. This is a good setup. I mean, the 10-9-5, I can't hate him. I probably would have also done the 10-9-5 as first. The wheat is just bad. And actually, this is a really good play by Icy, and it's something that I'm not as good at, I don't think. I'm not good at taking low production setups. Like 5-9-10, 3-9-11, that's just really low production, to be honest. Like, it is. It really is just low production. But the space that it buys you on the board, that's what won Icy this game. He bought the space early, getting on this 8-10, and then he capitalizes. You know, he's got all this sheep looking at. He'll get to sheep port eventually. 6-4-3 is big. 6-5-11. That was Icy's game plan, and he made it work. GG Icy. That's game 1. This is game 2. Oh, and Icy picked fast on a 6-5-10. He saw a 6-5-10, and he picked it immediately. Let me update this. Where is it? Sorry. Oh no. Oh, my bad. It's supposed to be over here. And bang. Icy 1-0. Aggron answers the 6-5-10 with an all 5 resource production. He does 6-4 3-point right and 10-9 3-point down, denying Icy the road. Let's see what he decides to do. 8-4-3, maybe he's looking at wood. Could even maybe just do 8-3-5. Not sure. Actually, 10-8 plow. 10-8 plow. I actually don't hate that. 10-8 plow, but you're kind of only on single wheat here. 2-9-4 to Woodport, Loki? I'm interested to see what Icy picks here. Blue Knight likes 8-10. He just does the full OWS 4-5-11. Okay. I don't hate this. You know, I love OWS. It's not excellent, but it's actually not bad. We kind of want Aggron to settle the 8-3-5, and he'd only be on the 3 plus the 5. He's not super inclined to self-block the 5 wheat, but he definitely will be eventually. You know, 1-3 hits, and that's all it takes to self-block the 5. If he settles the 8-3-5. So that could be like the part of the calculation, but it does kind of usually hurt the OWS setup being only on 1 wheat. But if it's shared, sometimes that's all it takes to be enough. You know what I'm saying? Icy buys the first dev of the game. He bought it early. Might be saving up for a city after that. They both have 9 cards in hand here. Blue Knight liked 8-10. 8-10 plow. It could be maybe. 8-10 plow leads you 8-4-3, backtrack for the 8-5 possibly. Aggron does drop his first road, and it is towards the 8-3-5. He wants to settle that. He has 10 cards now. He might have to port or drop another road if he doesn't have to settle here. He does have another road. He drops towards this 8-3-4. Yeah, if you're Icy, you kind of like Aggron being on this 5 because, yeah, you kind of, that might disincentivize the block a little bit, but only a little bit. I mean, with that city on the 5, that's definitely massive. You can't be really scared to block it there. Huge city on the 6-5-10, 10 cards in Aggron's head. Hand. What is he waiting for? I guess more wheat. He ported. Oh, big double pop there. Aggron ported wood for wheat and passed with it. Didn't do anything. Icy pops twice and passed quickly. Big double pop. Aggron rolls a 7. He is able to block the 6 orb, but since he citied that turn, Icy's able to return the knight favor. Put it on a 3, but roll a 7. Had to move it to the 6. 11, 10, 6. Big hands here for Icy. He cities the 4, 5, 11. 7 from Aggron. Aggron really needs Icy. There's the 5 block. Yeah, I mean, he's not even on it, so it's pretty obvious anyway. He's even with him on it still, though. Huge 5 block. No knight here from Icy. Absolutely massive, massive 5 block there. Oh, and there was a knight. Wow. Wait. Why didn't he play that knight? Because it was shared? Oh, you gotta play the... You wanted a 7, I guess? He rolled a 5. Didn't matter. 5 and then the 3, they both have a lot of wheat anyway. Big 4 as well. I'm confused why that knight didn't play. I guess he was waiting for his 7 roll. Did come there anyway. Welcome, Kylo. Yeah, GG Durs. LOL. Dash was the only person to notice, by the way. Dash was the only person to notice. None of you noticed until Dash said something like 3 times in 3 different chats. Double 7 back to back plus a knight. The robber bounces around, lands on the 6 sheep. 9 and then an 8. That's 2 wood for Aggron. Aggron really needs to get on this 8-4-3 though. He does do it this turn. He was only on the 3 brick before then. Now he's on paired 8s. Looking pretty good. Aggron's got a game here as well. City's the 8-3-4. Aggron's got 2 cities already down. He's matching Icy cities. They both have 2 cities already. Yeah, Icy has devs in hand, but Aggron's going to be able to buy devs as well. And a big road builder, though. Massive road builder from Icy. That's what he needs. He decides to go to the 8-10, wants a port. Can't settle it quite yet, but he does protect the 8-10 settle. Icy definitely needs the road builders in this game. No knights, though. He's going to need those as well. And a big 5 block there. Huge 5. Every 5 block is massive. Every 5 block is absolutely crazy. And this is the weakness of this OWS strategy with only 1 wheat, though. Yeah, he's shared on it, but it doesn't matter. He's ready to block it anyway. Pulls out the mono, though. This is the advantages of the OWSs. Icy Mono's 6 sheep ports all of his ore for 1 wheat to buy 1 measly dev. It was a knight. Thank goodness for him. Rolls an 8, but does Aggron have one? He does. He has a knight ready to put it right back on the 5 and rolls a 3. That's massive. Aggron rolling these 3s really allows him to self-block this 5 even, just indefinitely pretty much. So these 3 rolls are massive. 5 blocks are massive. Aggron drops 2 roads to the 2-4-9. Opens up that settle. Icy has to port again for a wheat. This time it was sheep. Ports 4 sheep for 1 wheat to buy a single dev. Aggron rolls a 9 and he's at 10 cards. Doesn't have the settle, and Icy didn't buy a knight again. He did roll a 7, bailing him out a little bit, but can't get this knight. Big 6 block, though, and couple big 8 rolls as well. Big 6 block there. Icy did play the Year of Plenty to settle the 8-10. He does have wood now, and the 3-1 port is active. Definitely going to beef up his game. 11, 8, and 11. That's actually big. Aggron ports 4 brick for a sheep to settle the 2-9-4, and he does have wood port open. He's ready to settle that next. Icy's continuing to buy now, and he did suffer a little bit early, in the early game, wasn't able to control the knight, but now he might be back on pace to be able to control that knight, especially with a big 5 there as well. 2 5s as well. 5 back-to-back just gives Icy 8 wheat in hand. He's able to port it for whatever he wants. He cities the 8-10. Road builder, and opens up 2 settles. Massive. He's actually threatening road a little bit too, to be honest. Road builder opens up these 2 settles, 6-11, 6-9-12, but it also threatens road a little bit. A road connect is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Road connect is taking it. Aggron's not going to be able to let that go indefinitely. He's going to have to extend this way towards the connect. 10 and then an 8. They both have 11 cards. It's Icy's turn. Icy does have a couple non-knights, though. He's going to have to buy more VPs. He did have a settle, and he decides to do the 6-9-12. There's the mono. We knew we had him. 5 wood mono. Ports the wood to settle the 11-6. That's a big, big turn there. Oh, and then immediately gets paid as well. Huge turn there. Double selling the 6. 6 rolled immediately. Absolutely massive. He is threatening now. He's got connect for... He could have connect for a win if he's got 3 VPs. AggronAggron rolls a 7. We're going to see if Icy has a knight. He did buy a dev last turn. AggronAggron settles the 5-2. He does have the wood port active now, and he uses it immediately to buy a dev. He even drops the road towards the connect, forfeiting his 15 path, favoring just the early connect, which could be the right call. Needs to connect soon. Like we said, Icy is threatening it. Might not need the 15. Might just need to connect. City there from Icy. That's his last city down. He's got 4 down, 6, 9, 12 city. The cities come just very quickly with the 5 and the 6. Big 2 there for AggronAggron. He gets 2 brick out of it, and then a 4 to go with it. AggronAggron buys a dev and passes. They're both showing 11 points here. Icy ports his wood for a sheep to match the dev. No knight from AggronAggron. It stays on the 9, and the 9 was blocked. He does drop the road, though, for the connect. A 6 for Icy gives him the port for sheep again to buy another dev. A big 12. A big 12 there for Icy. He rolls a 7 next, blocks the 8 brick, but plays a knight to move it back to the 9 wood. Tells me he probably has at least one knight. He's still looking for those VPs. I love this road as well. This road opens up the settle, and it still threatens the road path a little bit. Both road builders have been played. 1 year of plenty. I think there's 1 year of plenty left in the deck. But it's got the 3-1. I mean, a 6 is just, there's the year of plenty. It's 2 brick. Okay, so no more year of plenties. He settles the 10-9, but he has a brick in hand. He could be close to the connect here. The double connect would give him road path. I'm pretty sure it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But that's 4 roads. Looks like he doesn't want to do it. He is conceding and just giving up on road path a little bit to open up the road settles. He has 2 road settles open available now. And with all this production plus the port, could be the right call. Just simply produce. Icy rolls a 7 and then plays an aggro knight again. He wants it to live on this 9 wood. Drops a road to the ore port. Ore port is massive. He does port his ore for a wheat and buys a dev there. AggronAggron with a 7. We get to test a dev. It was a knight. Puts it back to the 9 and rolls a 9. Oh, man. Puts it on the 9 and 9 rolls. But a humongous 3 here from AggronAggron. He gets 3 wheat and 4 brick out of it. AggronAggron's at 14 cards. And he buys a dev there. AggronAggron could have 3 VPs himself, be at 14. If Icy was missing most of the VPs, he was. Oh, my God. Icy was missing the VPs. AggronAggron bought 3 of them. GG. That one ended 15-13, and that was a nail-biter of a game. Oh, my goodness. AggronAggron underproduced him by 34 cards here. Jesus Christ. AggronAggron really pulled that out. Got the exact devs he needed. Got the road path that he needed. Wow. Underproduced him by a lot. That's actually crazy. Like, usually when you usually whoever produces more wins, typically, it's not always like that, but to underproduce by that much and end 15-13 is crazy. Couple key 5 blocks as well. This was a really good game. Couple humongous key 5 blocks. Icy just couldn't buy the VPs. Yeah, he got 1 the entire time. He got 2 monos, but didn't matter. Let's go. Game 1. Everybody's picking so fast, bro. Let me get in here. Jeez. Game 3, and we are tied up in the series. I got to change this as well. Bang. 1-1. All right. This is turning out. Let's see. 6-3-4 goes first for Icy. It's because of the ore. 3-11 and then 6 ore. He does 3-4. See, he does 6-4-3-4, pointing right, actually. Maybe even just double up on the 6. We'll see how this goes. He's going to need wood and wheat to advance, or to get all 5. 9-5-10 really is the only option there. 2-4-6. You don't like that. AggronAggron takes the 9-5-10, doesn't want Icy to have it. Takes the 9-5-10, 8-5-10. Point left. Okay. We are going to see. Yeah, so what does Icy do here? He doesn't have wood, he doesn't have wheat. I mean, you gotta get wheat, bro. You can't play the game without wheat. That's just me. You could maybe do 2-4-6 246 point right, but you have to win this race. And you very well might not. 4 is tied with 10. Plus Aggron starts with a brick. You could do 246 point right, but you have to get on 4911. So because of that, maybe you just do 4911 point left. You have no wood though. Aggron's definitely putting Icy in a little bit of unique positions here with his settles. We all know the Durs is the champ. Yeah, in no one's heard. Icy decides to do the 4911. He doesn't want to risk it with 246. 4911 points left. If he gets a key, year of plenty, maybe a row builder, he can get on the wood, but he won't have it for now. He does buy a dev early as well. Maybe he's looking for that year of plenty. Could be big. Aggron has 9 cards. He rolled a 7, puts it on the 2 wheat for now, and he does commit, drops a road to the 3-4-5, and we are in to this game 3. 2 9s back to back. That's wheat for each of them each time. Aggron ported his wheat for a brick there and passed. Interesting. 6 and then a 5. Aggron passes again. He does have settle in hand. I know he does for a fact. We just pretty much saw it there. He's got wood, sheep, wheat, plus the brick. Does he take it or is he waiting for something? Rolls a 7, puts on the 11, and he does wait. He's on 9 cards. He didn't get a roll there. Is he going to wait again? 2 times in a row? He does. He was waiting for Icy's 7. He finally does roll it. Now will he take the settle? Or are you waiting for road settle in the 6-3-4? Nah, I think he was just waiting for Icy's 7. Now that Icy did roll 1, I think he's going to take it here. Icy buys another dev. Aggron's passing. What is he waiting for? He's passed on 9 for like 4 turns. Okay, that big year of plenty. I called it out early. Icy was looking for that year of plenty, and he did find it. Absolutely massive. Road settles on the 2-4-6. He has all 5 resources active now. 11 cards in Aggron's hand. Bro, just settle. Just settle. I think maybe he was waiting for the road settle on the 6-3-4, I guess, to kill the 2-4-6. Maybe. Maybe he's waiting for a bigger turn. He's still waiting. He ported his sheep for an ore and buys a dev. This is interesting to me. We're going to have to come back and talk about this one after the series. Aggron wants road settle? Yeah. Like on this? I could see that, but after you lost it, like just settle, right? 5 rolled. He has a sheep. He still has road settle. Okay, he didn't do it. He was waiting for it. He drops 2 more roads and does secure the 6-3 spot. Not really sure if I love that move, to be honest. I would have rather just settled the 3-5-4 and then road settle the 8-3-10 and then find a 3-1. Like 8-4 is good. You can come back here, I guess. I don't really love this brick port. You're only going to be on the 3. You still haven't increased your production at all. Meanwhile, Icy has put down a settle and a city here. Aggron rolls a 7. He's going to be able to put it on Icy. Puts it to the 4 sheet for now. 8 cards in Aggron's hand. Will he finally settle this turn? I don't even know if he has it anymore. He's been porting. He does finally settle and decides to do the 6-3. This is pretty interesting to me. Icy had a knight ready to go, but he rolls a 7. Bummer, he wasted his knight. If Aggron might have one, he doesn't. The knight lives on the 5, and a 5 was blocked. I guess Aggron wants like double road, double brick. Like that could be a thing, I guess. Like this is his double wood, and once he road settles the 8-3-4, that's his double brick. Like, I guess that could maybe be what he's thinking. He does find the other settle, and the 3 rolls got paid on the 3 pretty quickly. That is good for him. Settled the 5-4-3, and the 3 roll to get him 2 ore. 9, and then a 4. Icy bought a dev last turn. He does have 10 cards. He's going to have to avoid the 7. Aggron matches the dev. Icy buys another. Icy dropped a road to the 6, 12, 11. He does want to double up this 6 now. And a big, not a big mono, but a mono. Aggron monos 2 ore out of Icy's hand after the 11 roll. The 11 roll, there was just the 2 ore. But he does have 4 ore in hand now. Does he have the wheat to city? He does. Thinking about which one it is and decides to do the 8-5-10. 5 is still blocked. Ten and then a 7 from Aggron. We're going to test Icy's devs again. Self blocks the wheat now. That's Icy's pretty much only wheat besides the 2. Doesn't matter. Icy's got a knight ready to go and puts it on the 3 or now. Doesn't want that 3 happening. Aggron drops roads towards the brick port. I really think you should be looking at this 8-3-4. Brickport, I mean, like, Brickport is okay, especially after you get the 8. I think he should just got the 8-3-4 first. Maybe he doesn't really want to extend roads from this road, or like this settlement, I mean. Like, that could be a thought process as well. Kind of wants to keep his road path mostly on this northern road, not worry about this one as much. That could be, part of the calculus, but I really do think this 8-3-4 into like a 3-1 kind of looks nice. 12 and then a 2 next to each other. 8 and then a 12 again. Aggron roll a 7, but again, Icy's got a knight ready to go, puts it back to the 3 or. Aggron does settle the brick port now. He does have the tripled up brick. But again, it's only on the 10 here. 6 and Icy's still buying. Big 10 rule as well. Aggron self-blocks the 9. Although, I am saying all this, like I haven't been agreeing with most of Aggron's decisions. But look at the scoreboard. I mean, Aggron's at 8. Icy's only at 6. Even with Army here, Aggron could just be making it work in a different direction than I would have. Drops another road, is still just extending. Oh, and Road settles actually huge. Road settles the 8-3 to triple up the 3. Now all it takes is 1-3 to get all the ore that he needs to City. Icy doesn't want to see that. He puts the robber onto the 3 and settles the 6-12-11. 9, 8, and then a 5. Another 7 from Icy. He does have to take it off that 3. He doesn't want to do that. Puts it to the 10 brick instead. 6, and then a massive 3 rolls. Oh, that's big. Icy needed it on that 3. Rolled a 7, had to take it off, and a big 3 rolled. Icy double pops. Aggron's got a big turn here. He's got a 9 rolled. He's got 12 cards in hand. He does have the ore. He's probably got the wheat. He does, and decides to City the 6-3. Absolutely massive. All of a sudden here, Aggron is just looking like the favorite. Kind of liked Icy's position earlier. But I guess Aggron just had the better production. Icy finds his second city. He had to port his wheat to do it. City's on the 6-3-4. Aggron with the 7. Icy's got more knights ready to go. This time he decides to forego the 3 block. Puts it to the 8 wheat. Icy's still buying as well. He wanted to have last turn. Aggron rolls a 9 here. 10 cards in his hand. He ported his wheat for a pop as well. Wasn't a knight, though. He rolled a 7 instead. Don't need to buy knights when you just simply roll 7s. Looks like no... Oh, my goodness. 7-7-7. I was going to say, looks like no knights from either of them, but we rolled 7-7 there. 7-7-7, and the knight lands on the 9 wheat from the self-block from Aggron. Big 3 as well, and now Aggron's got the ore port. Now ore port is looking nice. He does take his city on the 9-5-10, but a 3 kind of gives you a lot of flexibility here with this ore port every time it happens. 6 and then a 10. All of a sudden, Aggron's close to winning here. This could be it. Drops a road for the wood port. Oh, and it finally goes to the 8-3. Settles the wood port. Does he have win? 7 cards left. He's got 3 ports. Ports for the wheat, and there it is. 15-11. Let's go. GG Aggron. Wow. I really thought he was playing this so slow at the beginning. And I was like, what is he doing? But he made it work. I don't know. He just exploded. He started slow and then just exploded after that. I mean, at this point, Icy got the city, got a settle down, and Aggron's only built 3 roads. And he did have the settle for a while, for what it's worth. Also had the mono though for a while. Wonder if that's what he was partially holding for as well, waiting for like a city settle with the mono kind of thing. I'm not sure. Well played from Aggron. Really well played. We're gonna have to look back at this one and see how he won this by starting so slow. Really well played. We're going into game 4, bros. They're like going so fast. We're going into game 4. Icy picks the 659 points up. Aggron does 9-5-10, 8-4-5. Looking at a brick port. Could be a nasty brick port. Let me update this though. Aggron is on match point here. If he wins this, he will be a Duel Division champion for the first time. Can he do it? Can Icy hang on? The Icy's looking for his second crown here. He's gonna have to win this game to get there. Win this game to get the privilege to play for it. 694 is big, but he won't have sheep to go with it. Does 296 actually? Interesting. 296 to start with the sheep, points down, wants to pick up the 5 sheep. All right, and we have a game here. They both start with single wheat, but Aggron's kind of looking at 10-8. 10-8 kind of seems pretty good. Also, 8-10 seems pretty good with this brick port. Aggron would be on all the brick at that point. Wonder if he drops his row to secure it or if he's looking at waiting for the 10-9 plow. Looks like he doesn't want that to happen. The plow on his side, so he does drop his road to secure the 8-10. Honestly, I think Aggron looks good here. Road set on the 10-9 for Icy is decent, but I think Aggron's actually got the advantage. He settles 8-10 for the brick port. Then he's on every brick hex plus the brick port. He can settle this 8-10 for a second sheep. He comes down to 4-9-11 for his road path. From there, just go 8-3-4, to wherever. I kind of think I like Aggron's position here, but Icy does find the first point. He road settles the 2-5. He has a 3-1 active. Aggron rolled a 7 not too long after, though, and does block the 6 wheat. It's Icy's only wheat source at this moment. Will we get a game 5 from Blue Knights? Icy drops another row to protect the 10-9 wood port settle and settles it the next turn after. He does have doubled up ore here now, and rolls a 7, gets to unblock his 6. Puts it on the 8 wood, actually. And yeah, this 4-9-11 spot, oh, that 7 came right back, though. Aggron 7's right back. That's a little bit devastating. Icy needed it to be off him at least for a little bit. Puts it to the 9. Oh my god, 3 7s again. Bro, 3 7s back to back to back. That doesn't happen often, but we saw it 2 games in a row there. Puts it back to the 8 wood. This 4-9-11 is big. Icy's looking at it. Really, it's the road path. Whoever gets this 4-9-11 probably keeps road for the game. That's definitely why we're blocking the 8 here. Icy ports his brick for a wheat to buy a dev, though. Looking to keep the night control. Aggron ports for a wheat, finds the first city on the 8-4-5. Icy rolls a 7, has to take it off the 8. All it takes is 1-8 roll, and Aggron could maybe get here. Only 1 card, though. Probably not happening. Big 4 block as well. Icy blocked that 4, denies the ore. A card's here for Icy. Will he commit? It's a road builder. Wait a second. What? Road builders and sets up the 4-9-11, but settles the 6-3-4 instead, and that's his 5th settle. Okay, got the city on the 6-5-9, so he's got it ready. Maybe I was worried about nothing. I know the 6s is the wood port, and that's kind of what he was looking at. But that's a little bit, that's definitely risky, I would say. It's definitely risky. Aggron's got 10 cards. He could be close to this plow. Did an 8 roll? It did. Does he have it? Oh my, he doesn't, but he dropped the roads. Now he's got it, right? He got 12 cards. He has to have it. Another 8 rolled. He ports for it. Yeah, easy. I don't think I like this settle from Icy. I know it's the wood port. I think I would have rather have him hang this settle. And I guess it's his second wheat as well. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It's his second wheat. He does have the wood port, but it does risk this exact situation, and it did happen. All it takes really was 1-8 to do it. These 8s are popping off as well. 8, 4, 12, 8, and 11. Aggron's got 3 devs in hand here. Blocks another 6. Icy gets the wood off the 6, but is denied the wheat. He has to port the wood for a wheat to buy a dev, but Aggron's got 3 devs in hand. He's got a nice brick port. See what Aggron thinks to do next. He does have 10 cards, 3 devs. Is he thinking about stealing this 10, 3, 11? That's mean. Don't do that. He ports the wood for a sheep to buy a dev. Yeah, just take army control. He does drop 1 road. It is threatening it. It is threatening it for what it's worth. Icy did buy a knight. He puts it on the 8 wood, but it feels like Aggron's going to take it right off, and he does. Puts it right back to the 6 wheat. I think Aggron's definitely looking at this 10, 3, 11. Kills the 6, 3, 11. He ports for the wheat. Is this it? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Ooh, it's not. It's City. City's the 9, 5, 10, but the 9 rolls. He's got the brick port. 13 cards in Icy's hand. Icy's not out of this yet. We're not giving up hope. He ports most of his hand for 2 wheat to City, the 6, 3, 4. 6 does hit. These 6s are crazy. If Icy can roll a couple 7s, Aggron connects there as well. He ported actually for the connect. I'm not sure about that play. I think he might have just hold it. If he plows, that's really not even that bad anyway. Oh my god, these 8s. 6, 8, and then an 8. Aggron's got 6 wood in hand. Icy's got at least 4 wood. He drops a road towards the sheep port. Just looking. That's interesting as well. You might as well drop this road, right? I guess sheep port to help you a little bit, but drop this road to threaten this again still. But then if not, just go 8, 3, 4 into the 3 to 1. Oh, wheat port. Okay. All right, I guess. Aggron does this. Aggron is deciding he doesn't need to increase his production much, just wants to increase his flexibility. He's got the production he needs. He might be very close. He might be very close to being a dual division champion right now. 3 devs in hand. He could be at 14. Just needs a city to do it. He's got a wheat port. He's got a sheep port. He's got a brick port. Who needs a 3 to 1 when you have every single port instead? 8s are massive. He gets 2 wheat, 3 wood. This is kind of looking like it's getting pretty dire here. Icy plays a mono to defend it. He monos the 3 wood out of Aggron's hand. Wood mono kind of seems like it's not going to be enough, though, to stall Aggron. Aggron rolls a 7. Icy double pop that turn. Aggron puts it on the 6 wheat. Feels like Aggron's pretty close here, though. Icy does have a knight. We're going to be able to test Aggron's devs if he doesn't have the win here. Puts it to the 8 wheat, but rolls a 7, concedes to the 4 brick. And no knight from Aggron. No knight. He could have 3 VPs. This could be the win. 10 rolls. Ports for it. This is GG. Bang, bang. Aggron takes it 3 to 1, and he is a dual division champion. Let's go. Big for Aggron. Well deserved.
Holy fuck, dude. I finally did it.
I did it. I'll get in there. 1 second.
Oh my god.
Yo, what a series, bro.
Oh my god, I finally did it.
Bro, you are a dual division champion.
Oh my god. Bro, it's the first time I've ever won anything in Catan.
Well deserved. Well deserved, bro. Congrats.
Oh my god. I've been playing this game
Congrats,
for
Aggron.
3.5 years now. I mean, listen, 1v1 or 4p, like, holy fuck, that's the first time I've ever won anything in Catan.
That's crazy, bro.
Nice.
I'm glad it was in dual division, to be honest. I really am.
Oh my god.
GG's to Icy too. Can't forget about that. Icy, you played a really really good series. Most of those games were close until the end. So GG.
Yeah. Dude, I'll be honest, I started pulling the victory points. This has to be it. This has to be it.
On this last game?
Yeah. I like kept pulling the victory points and I'm like, this is it. Like, this has to be it.
Let's go, bro. I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. You finally got a championship.
Oh, it took so long.
On this last game?
Yeah.
This was a really good fun series to watch.
Oh, let's go. Icy, GG, Icy.
There's one game I want to talk about, bro. You played
the
well
first
for
one?
these.
Yeah, dude, I totally misplayed it. I
Uh,
fell for the double or trap.
First one. Oh, 10-9-5. I mean, I was gonna say
Yeah, this was a
fell for
this
the
is a
double
hard
or
board.
trap. It was
I
the
probably would have also done 10-9-5. What else do you do as first? I mean, the wheat
other
just
5, 9,
sucks.
10. Because you're
The other 5, 9,
guaranteed to
10
get
on the
3,
11.
4 on the way back.
You
5,
guaranteed
9,
to get
10,
what?
3, 9, 11, or 5, 9, 10, 8, 3, 10 with a plow. Yeah, those both work.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
right, I
fell for the
see.
double or trap. I mean, I honestly haven't been playing that much one. Like, I was playing on Tuesday, and I was getting really unlucky. I was kind of crashing out, so I'm like, I'm just gonna stop. Not gonna
Yeah.
play that much this week.
Yeah.
I played, I think, 3 1v1s outside of Tuesday. Until this match. So
Sometimes
Why
the
didn't you
break
just
is
go
good
6,
to
5,
be
11
honest.
and play Orbeez
Less is
cheap?
more. Because that or wheat
5,
sheep is
11.
kind of bad. Like, your wheat's pretty weak. You're starting with the sheep, which is usually a bad sign for an OS setup.
I don't hate that 6, 5,
But
11 actually.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me personally.
Yeah.
I usually don't like doing that. I think that's usually a pretty bad play.
The game that I want to talk
Oh,
about is the 4th game, I think. You dropped it's
the one I
the
just played?
no. Oh, I'm sorry, the 3rd game then. Not the
the third
last game.
yeah.
Not the last game, but the second to last.
Yeah.
I felt like you were playing the beginning of this game so slow.
Yeah.
You did end up winning it, but you had like to settle for like 3 turns and you wouldn't take it. Then he
So
even like
there's a reason why I didn't take it.
Yeah.
I wanted to
I was gonna
prevent
ask you
Icy from getting
exactly.
the 642.
What? Say it again.
I wanted to prevent Icy from getting 642 by going to
Yeah.
643 instead.
For sure. Yep. Yeah.
Which
You were holding.
I thought was worth doing because I think 345 on its own is not very good. That's why I expanded out to 6-3 and settled that first.
It was worth doing, but okay, I was gonna say yeah, but then you still had to settle and you didn't take it. Like after you lose the plow race, like he settles 246 because he got the yop. You still had the 354 settle and you didn't take it.
Yeah,
you dropped the 2
I
roads
just
to
thought
the
that
6-3.
wasn't a very good settle. I rather get on another wood or brick hex before I settle that. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Interesting.
Who knows? Maybe that's a bad play because I'm losing out on production, but I figured it's worth keeping myself in friendly robber phase until like I'm actually prepared to exit it.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying it's the wrong pay, but it was making me question it a little bit because there was a point.
It's definitely a bizarre choice.
Yeah, because it's like Icy like has a settle and a city down, and you've only built 3 roads.
Yeah, I think the 6 kind of low rolled that game, to be honest.
The 6 did low roll a little bit.
It did.
That is true. Funnily enough, I had the mono very early. So I popped and I got the mono because I was like, oh my god, I got plaid. This game's over. So I pop, like panic pop, and I get the mono, and I'm like, all right, I'm still
back in it.
I didn't realize
back
Icy had 3 ore in his hand. And I missed out on that first mono opportunity to rip away his city, which I feel kind of dumb for in retrospect. Like, it worked out, but that doesn't mean I played the game.
After Icy got the yop here and got the 246, I don't know. I was just really thinking like this was Icy's game.
I mean, listen, man, I was thinking that too, and then I pulled the mono. And
yeah, I was waiting for the 6 for ages, and then he got like some key steals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 1 out of 8s a couple times.
Yeah, I think I stole like a 1 out of 8 wheat at one point. Is that right?
Yeah, like a wood, wheat, and a brick.
Because I was blocking your 9 wheat in the mid game because I'm like, I have the 8, and if he rolls,
and my 6 stopped rolling. I was like waiting for it, like for ages.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then like when I looked up, you were already on like 9 points, and I was on 6 with army. It was kind of cooked at that point.
That was kind of me too. It was like I was like, I was watching this game. I was like, oh, Icy's got the better setup. He's got the better prospects. He's got a better road path. He's got the better army. But then I look up,
and then
I look up, and it's like 7-4 Aggron.
Yeah, he had like a good sequence where like the
I don't know, man. I feel like tonight I was just in the brick mindset. Just take the road setups.
Yeah.
Expand. Don't worry about the devs. Who cares if he's popping a gajillion times? Just go with the flow.
Wild.
Yeah, in
Couldn't
that
be
game,
me.
he like rolled A5-3 consecutively, like when I unblocked the 3.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he like.
Oh, I do remember that
Dude, there
too.
was
He put it on the
one
3 and then
where-
rolled a
there was one
7.
turn
He
where
took it
I
off
hit
the
the
3.
3, and I'm like, oh my
I
god,
think-
this is massive, because it gave me like 2 devs in a city, I think.
The second
Yeah.
game as well, like he got 3 VPs, which was unlucky. Like I think I normally win that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, you're right. The OWS one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to pop to get like VPs, but
Dude,
I
I thought in that
didn't.
second game, I was in a lot of trouble when you did what you did. I'm like, oh shit, dude, he saw it. Because I'm like, I could go 3-9-10 with the 6-4-3 and get my expansions, and everything should be okay. But like, if he goes 4-5-11, there was something that did surprise you. Why didn't you go for the 9-4-2? I think if you go for the 9-4-2, you win that game, like guaranteed.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think if you just build backwards, you just get it before me. Probably, I don't know.
But didn't you have the? Oh wait, no, you didn't have the 8-10 symbol. Okay, I think you could like wait a turn or two and probably get to 9-4-2 before me. I think if you get that spot, you win the game.
Oh wait, did you? True. Yeah, I didn't see that. I shouldn't have dropped my road to build
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I was also a
Yeah.
little confused why you pointed the 4-5-11 road into the 6-11, but I didn't
I
question
mean,
it because
if
it
I point
actually
left,
ended up
it's a dead road
paying
basically.
off for
If
you
I didn't get
because
a
you were
road
able
builder.
to pressure road. I had to keep porting shit to extend, so.
Oh yeah, if I got I probably messed up.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely had a window to win with road there.
Yeah,
For sure.
I
Yeah.
should have plowed your 9-4-2.
I don't know, man. I just had to keep
I should have
porting,
saved.
extending, and pray that you didn't roll into it.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
have. Yeah, you're right.
I think there were a
Because there
couple
was like
things.
2 whole orbits where I was like panicking because I'm like, I have to port like, dude, what was I even porting? I was porting like ore. I think I was like 4 for 1ing ore for a brick to drop a road just to make sure that he can't sneak the win with road. I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah. I think there were a couple things that
was
game. I
just,
think
like, a panic mode.
there were a couple like key 5 blocks. To be honest, there were a couple like key 5 blocks early. Where it forced Icy.
Yeah. In that game, I messed up. I needed to settle 8-4-3 first, and the reason why is because I want his 5 wheat blocked anyway.
Yeah.
You want his 5 wheat blocked? As soon as I did that, I missed out on 2 brick rolls and a sheep roll, and I'm like, oh my god, no, this is game now. I'm dumb.
Although maybe you don't settle it first though, because he could row builder into 8-3-5. Like that is a possibility.
Yeah, but like if he does that, like it is what it is. Like I rather play optimally and get on the brick and the sheep.
Yeah.
Since I'm gonna hit the 5 anyway.
Yeah.
I was surprised you take the 8-3-5 settlement over the 8-3-4.
I don't know, man. I just like kind of derped. I mean, it ended up paying off because who knows? Maybe you do RB plat me if I don't settle there. But like, it's definitely not the right play. I like realized it as soon as I settled. I'm like, oh, shit, that was really dumb. Especially since like I immediately started blocking the 5 anyway. I'm like, yeah, this was really poor.
There were a couple big 5 blocks. Yeah, Icy just couldn't find the fucking VPs, bro. If Icy gets one more VP there,
Brady, they were all in my hand.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then I pulled the 3rd for the win.
How many devs did you even buy this
I was really tempted to just city and pass, but I'm like, what if? What if? You know?
Aggron bought 4 devs and 3 of them were VPs. Like, come on.
Listen, I don't
literally, dude. Icy bought 17. I definitely do not disagree
that this set was lucky, but oh my god, dude, I'm so overdue.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's all luck. But that was you definitely needed the VPs that game, and it's crazy. You bought 4 and 3 of them were VPs, bro.
I thought for sure I was gonna win that one.
I did too, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, and then
sometimes it'd be like that when you're playing OWS. You just prime the deck though for the other player. It's like sometimes it's hard to think about. Like, is it worth it? Do I go for the VPs? But if I miss, you're kind of priming the deck.
Wait, Nolan. Quick question. What season of Duel Division are we on? We're on 8.
Oh god,
is that right? Season 8. because like obviously season 1 and 2 were like in the way past before.
Yeah, season 1 and 2 were in the
revitalized Duel Division. Then season 3, Squash 1, season 4.
This is 8. Yeah.
Wait, was season 4 Icy?
We're
No,
I'd have to go back to
wasn't.
look. We're currently playing in season
4
9.
was-
Wait, it is. Maybe.
I thought
It might
season
have
4
been.
was you because
Yeah.
Was it
I
Squash
got
Icy?
I got suspended from D1 that month.
It was like Squash
So
Icy
I was
Squash or
only
something.
playing Duel Division playoffs.
I think so. Because I
Yeah.
think I lost 3 times in the round of 16.
Well,
That's so
yeah.
funny.
I just remember that I wasn't paying attention to the server at all because I was suspended, and I'm like, oh, I still need to pay attention to schedule my Duel Division stuff.
Yeah. This is season 8 though. You won season 8 Duel Division.
It was season 8. Oh my god.
You won season 8.
That's
Claps,
huge.
claps, claps.
The season of
Big.
Aggron.
The season of AwesomeAggron. And bro, honestly, it was a great run for you, dude. You
Oh
went through
my
a
god.
Tez, these
Dude,
noobs,
that bracket was
Durs,
tough.
then Icy, bro. That's
Yeah.
you probably had the hardest run out of anybody else here that's in this playoff bracket, and you made it through
I mean,
everybody.
possibly even in all the Duel Division seasons.
Maybe,
Yeah.
bro. We could go back and look, but this might be
I'm
the
not
toughest
sure,
run
man.
yet.
This season was tough. Like, bro, I saw that bracket and I'm like, oh boy, it's gonna be a doozy.
Huge, bro. Absolutely massive. Well deserved.
At least I made it to the finals. As
You
the
did.
16th
You
seed.
did.
More than we can say about me. I've
Well,
never been
listen,
to finals.
Icy. When I'm not playing at 9 a.m. in the morning when I first wake up, yeah, this is what you get.
Icy, what time is it for you right now?
This is
It
what
is like
you get.
it's 1 p.m.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
1
Yeah.
p.m. on the Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
All right.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna sign off. That's gonna do it. Icy, congrats on making it back to the finals, but good luck next season. You played well. Aggron, I'm
Yep.
glad you finally have your championship, and I'm even more glad that it came from Duel Division. It feels good.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm stoked.
So GG's.
Yeah,
Good luck
GG's.
next season.
Yeah, GG's, guys. Well played.
All right, I'll be right back. All right, that is gonna do it, everybody. Aggron wins his first championship after 3 years of playing in Catan. What a guy. What a well-deserved victory. This is really big for him. I'm really proud. Really glad Aggron won. And we do have a new champion. Let's go. Always glad to see a new champion in Duel Division. We are currently playing our November season. A few days left in the season. So if you want to play, the link is in the description. It's free to sign up. It's for all skill levels. If you make it to the top 16, you get into this bracket, and maybe I'll stream your game. That's how you get in. But GG's Aggron, really well played, well deserved. Can't say enough. He does deserve it, so GG's. If you guys do enjoy the Duel Division content or 1v1 in general, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I do post 1v1 gameplay, do a lot of these 1v1 streams. So if you enjoy the content, don't forget to sub and let me know. Appreciate you guys watching. That's going to do it for today. GG's Aggron. Good luck next season.